A while ago, I made a video about Pedal Brainz. They're devices that plug into a pedal's expression jack, and they can control the pedal in different ways. This one right here has a light sensor, and it can do things like this. And this one has a ton of different waveform patterns that can unlock really wild sounds from your pedals, like this. Pedal Brainz just released new versions of these, and these control CV, so they can be connected to modular and semi-modular synths, as well as pedals that can be controlled with CV. So these work in the same way that these old ones do, like the controls are the same. The left brain can send out a bunch of different patterns to your device, so if you plug it to a pedal like this ring mod, it can act like this knob here is moving automatically depending on how you set left brain. The biggest difference between these and the expression versions is that these have two outputs, which is really useful when it comes to modular synth. My good friend Frederick Foxtrot and I started off by making a patch that is basically a sequence from Misha run into the Earthquaker device's wave transformer, which sounds like this. Then we brought in the Moog DFAM for a drum beat, and we plugged it into a reverb. We plugged one output on the left brain into the noise level on the DFAM, so it would create some louder moments that sounded like snare drum accents. Then we took the other output on left brain and plugged it into this reverb so that the reverb trails are longer when the accent hits. These drum accents happen at intervals that create a polymeter with the rest of the modular synth sounds. And then I played a lead line over that using my Von Gogh replay. And all that sounds like this. The first way that I thought to use the third eye was to use it to determine the pitch of synths, which you usually do by plugging into volts per octave, which tells synths which notes to play. Using the light sensor on the third eye helped to create some really gritty synth sounds like this. I also tried using this as a theremin, but I feel like in most cases you'd have to be okay with it not hitting like exact pitches and kind of just be more okay with it being a noisemaker. I found similar results using the left brain. I thought that using a waveform that was more like a square wave could create some kind of arpeggiation or sequence, but the pitches weren't quite there. So the third eye is really helpful when it comes to something like a filter, but I wanted to push it further to see what I could do with it. I ended up plugging this into an LFO generator, which created some glitches in the patch and added an extra layer of sound. Then we brought in the Moog DFAM for a drum beat. And then, again, I played another layer over that using the Von Gogh replay. And all of that sounds like this. you so much to Pedal Brainz for sending me these devices and for sponsoring today's video. They got lightning bolts on them.